And the way this integrated workflow begins, it really is at the very beginning of the discovery process. As you all know, unfortunately, we're not getting all of our documents in one electronic file format, right? We're getting it in, I don't even know all the acronyms anymore. There's a DOC, PDF, PPT, PSD, whatever it might be. We've got the issue of millions of emails, and as well as parent and child and sibling attachments. It sounds like it's a big family, a Microsoft Outlook, right? And we've got all these different emails that are coming in, but then we also get everything in hard copies as well. What I'm seeing a lot of firms and corporations do, and I'll talk very specifically about what some of them have done, is they're starting to stop sending this process to a third-party vendor in order to take off electronic and hard copy and turn it into one file format. What they're doing is they're taking back control of that process and bringing it in-house. And if you envision all of this discovery going in through this virtual funnel, and at the end of this virtual funnel is one electronic file format. It's one electronic file format where you've culled down the initial data set of documents to focus in on really what is relevant, what are the most documents, because from there, from that one file format, you can then begin your discovery review process. So let's talk specifics, how this works. I was working with an associate general counsel of a national communications company recently. She told me that when she used a tool like this, where she brought the process in-house, working in conjunction with her law firm, she saved $15 million on the discovery process for that one case. And I was even taken aback because I hadn't heard those kinds of numbers before, right? Another law firm recently called me up and they invited me down because they wanted me to speak on a tool that's like this, because they said that they were able to bring this whole entire process in-house of culling the initial data set, and what they did as a result was they were scanning several terabytes worth of documents, and they're able to save both the law firm as well as the law firm's clients millions of dollars in 1 year alone. That gets right to the heart of some of those three themes that I wanted to talk with all of you about being much more efficient and controlling the process, right? And once you have that one file format, what I've seen a lot of firms and corporations do then is in order to create an integrated workflow, to be able to easily take that file format and then be able to send it to a document review tool, right? And there starts the document review process. But what some of the firms are doing is taking it another step further. And then what they're doing is very much what Leanne was talking about in the last presentation. She had said that what we need to start doing is being able to share the costs when working in conjunction with other firms, to go paperless, be able to have a centralized repository, right? And to be able to have this process. The benefit is that people that are integrating this pre-discovery process, if you will, with their actual document review, firms have told me that they've saved up to 80% in the discovery review process. I mean, think about that, right? Think about the benefit of being able to save 80%, right, of the discovery process alone, where, as we all know, that's where the large dollars are really coming from in a lot of our cases. In particular, depending upon how big the Chinese drywall case gets, it will be the same there as well. But a lot of firms are starting to take it another step further. What they're doing is integrating their online research with their document review. And what they also start to do is be able to say, okay, well, I've got my document review here. I want to take the most pertinent facts, and I want to be able to take those facts and link them up to a centralized repository, which is really, in essence, a series of electronic spreadsheets. It's your dashboard to understanding the whole core of what I'm talking about, which is how do we integrate our discovery review with our online research, with all the facts that are going on in the case, in a way that makes us easily understand the connection between all of the people and issues that are important in your case.